I made a little over $350,000 over the last 90 days with one of my Shopify dropshipping brands. And I'll hit you with a quick refresh check for all the haters out there. But the reality is, a lot of you watching this video have tried to sell this exact same product, but couldn't make it work because your ads weren't as good as mine. And this isn't me flexing on you or dropping my balls on the table to show you how big, juicy, and fat they are. No, 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 no. It's to tell you that if you stick to the end of this video and copy the exact way that I create my ads, from doing target audience research to picking the angles, the hooks, the use cases that speak directly to my target audience to make them relate to my brand, so that they choose me and trust me over everyone else selling the same product, then you can scale nearly any product to 100 grand a month just like this to change your life and fly down to Miami, buy me a poppy steak for $1,000, and then we go to Tootsie's for 2-for-1 handy specials. That should be your end dream goal. So in this video, I have PP ads loaded. We are going to choose a random product and I'm going to walk you through exactly how I'd market it. Choose those frameworks, the hooks. So just watch this on 1.5x, 2x, whatever you have to do, because this is the information that people will pay me $5,000, $10,000 to learn, because this is all that matters in dropshipping. Your product is not an advantage. The way that you do your marketing and your research is where you have that competitive edge. So before we get into choosing that product, a lot of people tell me, Ethan, I'm marketing a jewelry product, I'm marketing a dress. How do I do something different than everyone else? I mean, shouldn't you just have a random video that you throw up? It looks cool. You have a fancy, hot OnlyFans model that you probably already dated and then call it a day? No. Even with generic non-problem solving products, there's going to be a specific market. You just have to hyperfixate in those cases on when are people going to use your product. In this case, a dress. Maybe it's overweight women looking for a dress that slims them down. So slims them down or shapes their curves. Because the way you would market that product to this audience is going to be completely different than another subset of women that could be interested in that dress. Let's say it's young women looking for a stylish dress for date night or for wedding season, because those hooks are going to be completely different. If in the hook for the audience number 2, young women, it could be, I finally found the perfect dress for wedding season. That's going to obviously appeal to those people that need that specific problem solved if they don't have that dress yet. And then for overweight women, if you're a bigger girl looking for a dress that will slim you down and make you feel amazing, then watch this video, or this dress is perfect for you. Obviously, completely different audiences, completely different hooks, but it's the same product. That's how you differentiate. So let's choose a product, and I'm going to walk you through everything. And I'm going to give away my Chatgpt prompts if you watch this video till the point of the video where you comment the specific keyword, but you're going to get so much value. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below. This is a video that I honestly should charge $100 to $1,000 for. No doubt about it. So let's choose a product that's woman dominated. And since we're already on the topic of overweight women, we could do the skin hair removal. These are both very saturated products. So this is why I think it's a great thought experiment to think, how can we market this differently than everyone else? Because that's the number one challenge you have to solve with a lot of products that you are going to choose. Someone is going to already be scaling it with a specific angle, so you need to come up with a new angle or a new audience or a new location to differentiate, which means maybe they're scaling this product to overweight women in America, but obviously there's overweight women all across the world. There's in Germany, there's in Australia, all over we get it. I don't discriminate. I mean, if she ain't 280, then she ain't my lady. Am I right, boys? I mean, we don't discriminate against BBWs. I like my women BBW. But obviously, there's a lot of different types of overweight women. It could be location-based. It could be overweight women, let's say, that have busy schedules, so they can't really work out at the gym. Or overweight women that tried using pills like Ozempic, but it doesn't really react good with their body, so they're looking for another alternative. There's so many types of overweight women. There's ones with diabetes 1 and then diabetes type 2. All right, I know I'm telling too many fat jokes. So let's get right into it. We need to now first understand, when we pick a product, I want to try to market that with 4 frameworks. So I have a document, this is for my one-on-one students, where we just make this super simple in terms of choosing concepts. And then for each concept, so let's say for my 4 frameworks, concepts is the same thing in my eyes. I will choose, let's say, problem solution, before and after, social proof, and don't buy this. So the top 4. In each one of these, so for problem solution, I will make 4 problem solution ads. And you can see there's different types of scripts that you can do for problem solution. You can do hook, then the problem, then solution. You can do hook, then an initial reaction, then benefits, then solution. There's different ways that you can execute these. Are scripts. They all have different formats and structures that are, in this case, are proven. Like, I've done my research. I know these are proven. But if you're someone who doesn't have access to this, then you need to start studying winning ads. You need to notice the trends, notice what frameworks that these top advertisers are doing. What's the structure? What are they doing after their hook? How does it lay out? How do they go from someone knowing nothing about their product to now knowing everything they need to know to want to buy, to create that curiosity? And there's always these proven structures that we'll rely on because it's just proven to work and it speeds up the process because you want to make sure your ads that you test have obviously quality, but also that you're testing with a good amount of quantity as well. So you can split test different ideas. And you will, as we're getting into this process, you'll understand how important that is. But I wanted to first explain a lot of different frameworks. Now, the next thing, when I do research, once I pick a product, I do need to first understand who is my target audience. So where we first are going to do our digging is we're going to hop on Amazon. We're going to look up the keywords of our product. So in this case, weight loss hula hoop. Oops, I don't know why Amazon's refreshing. That makes absolutely no sense. Hula hoop. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open up the top listings, and I'm usually going to look for ones that have a lot of reviews. So then I'm going to 4,600, 1,000. Yeah. So I'm going to go through the top kind of 3 to 5, and I'm just going to read reviews for about, I'd say 30 minutes to an hour. Now, obviously in this video, I don't want this to be too long. I'm going to try to condense it, which is really like a 3-hour process into 20 minutes. So it's going to be rushed, but essentially I want to read what the top people are saying and gather the best lines. I'm not trying to copy an entire review, but I'm going to notice those little tidbits, those golden nuggets that if said enough, I'm going to 100% say in my ad. So if people keep saying, I bought this product because it's a fun way to lose weight, then of course I'm going to mention that in my ad. But if only one person says this was a fun way to lose weight, I'm not going to mention it because it's just a one-off. So let's read this. Gosh, I'm all over the place. Fun and effective. I'm a big girl pushing 300 pounds. Damn! And I wanted something I could do in front of the TV that I might actually lose, that I might actually use. Okay, cool. So I'm getting some interesting feedback here. Now, I like to have just a completely open Word doc. So I'm just going to open up a random Word doc. And this is where I write down all the top reviews. And I'll also do research from my competitors. So I want to find competitors selling this product. So I'll do weight loss hula hoop so that I can gather the best lines, and I'll also study their ads. Now, obviously this process takes a lot of time. So just to give you the brief kind of Spark Notes version, I'm just going to go on one website, and what I would do is I would look at their description. What are they saying in their headlines? And I would probably want to copy these over. So all in one workout to help you burn calories from home. Okay. Help you burn calories from home. That's an interesting headline. Help you burn calories from home. I'm just going to speed run this, so I apologize for any misspellings. But then we'll notice, okay, swing inches away, easy setup, 1 link equals 2 inches, blah, 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 blah. So not look and feel like your hottest self. That could be interesting. That could be a good little benefit at the end, or like a social proof line that we put in one of our ads. Life is too short to not look and feel like your hottest self. That's a pretty catchy line. Life is too short to not look and feel like your hottest self. And it's annoying that they don't allow me to just copy from their website. They have that Chrome extension that doesn't let you do it. Okay, then some social proof. They have how to use it, blah, 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 blah. So I would just copy over the best lines. So headlines, hooks, benefits, problems that they have. And this is a process where you're going to have to go through 2 to 3 of the top competitors typically. So let's go take a look at these guys real quick. So transform your workout. Who cares? That means nothing. That's too generic. Achieve your fitness goals. A little too generic too. Like, how can we be more specific? Fitness goals. Maybe that's drop 2 pant sizes. Maybe that's drop 30 pounds. How can we really hyperfixate and dial in that messaging? Because this is honestly pretty shit, if I'm being honest. It's not great copywriting. It's very broad. Burn 700 calories in just 30 minutes, making it effective. It's too generic. So I wouldn't copy from these guys. They don't really know what they're doing. Infinity Hoop, though, I know the owners that are running that brand. They're doing at least $3 million a month. So again, a lot of their lines, I would want to study their ads, notice what they're doing, let's say in their hooks. So if we go back, I would want to see in their top performing ads, what are they doing for their frameworks, their hooks, even like the messaging with their target audience, because I'm sure they've already dialed it down to a certain extent. So let's just watch real quick, like 2-3 videos, and I'll note down some ideas. Okay, I did this every day for 2 months, and this is what happened. Okay. So it's a before and after ad. Before and after makes a ton of sense because that's the best visual way. So if I had no words to sell this product, how could I show someone that this product actually works? Before and after. Before and after makes a ton of sense. So I would say, in terms of frameworks, so I like to choose 4 frameworks. Realistically, before and after is looking like one that will do. I could imagine a progress journey, so like a 30-day progress journey, which also kind of fits in the same vein as a before and after. So like day 1 of using this versus day 30 would make sense. Obviously, you're not going to have the frame of reference if you've never really seen a lot of ads. So if you study a lot of ads, you'll kind of off the top of your head kind of know based on the product what would work. Problem solution is something that you should do for every single product. It's 90% of ads are problem solution that really are able to scale. You identify a specific one problem and then you solve it throughout the ad, talking about the benefits of your product. Now that's where the nuance comes in, because let's say we choose problem solution. There's a lot of different problems this product can solve. And I know the main problem is obviously helping you lose weight, But what's the problem someone's dealing with if they're trying to lose weight? It's probably that they aren't consistent at the gym. So that could be one problem we talk about. Solving consistency at the gym. Another problem could be you don't have the time to work out at the gym. So consistency versus time, even though it seems very similar, and they are, it's slightly different messaging, and that's going to appeal to slightly different target audiences. And we don't know which audience is most profitable until we try out that messaging. So this is just off the top of my head. I've done no research. So we'll take this all with a grain of salt. You should actually do the research and then come to your conclusion as to how you should market the product. And then we'll use ChatGPT to kind of summarize a lot of these reviews. So I'm going to kind of separate it. So how I like to separate it is I have my reviews, and then I'll have like a column for headlines just to kind of help separate this document. But I kind of brain dump when I'm really doing research. All right, so let's read another review. So I typically am going to read like 50 to 100 reviews around there. In this video, I'm probably only going to read like 5 because, again, time reasons, and I know your attention span is already dwindling because it's not a Mr. Beast video with explosions every 2 seconds. So I've been quite impressed with the experience so far. First and most, okay, well constructed. All right, so that could be another thing. When you're selling a product, you need to convince people, why is this the best version of the product? Okay, there's other cheap knockoffs, but they're not as quality. They're going to break down in a few weeks. And if you're a bigger girl, you need something that's going to support you, that's actually going to last. So if you don't want to waste your money, upgrade to the actual real brand. All right, next one, use it for 30 minutes a day. I've seen excellent results. I removed 1 link after 5 days. That's awesome. That's great. Beautiful. So this could be great because in only 30 minutes a day, you can lose weight. Now, just to show you an example, I do this for about 2 to 3 hours, combing for reviews. This is another product. I was doing night vision goggles, and you can just see I have about 20 different reviews. I have a lot of lines. These are the lines from my competitors and their product descriptions that I wanted to move over because I thought they were really good. And then I moved over lines after I did my ChatGPT prompt that ChatGPT said, hey, this is the target audience. These are the things they care about in terms of benefits, use cases, etc. So this is what your document should look like. It should be around 10 to 11 pages when you're done. Now, obviously, again, in this video, I'm crunched on time. It's probably going to be 1 page, but you can get the idea that you're going to move over lines from the best reviews from the top listings at Amazon because these are authentic, real reviews instead of fake reviews from your customers and competitors' brands. So if we go down here, I'm getting to more exercises here. I'm looking for alternative methods from walking or biking because, okay, it's too late, and weather. That's another interesting angle. Maybe you want to lose weight, but you live in a colder area where you can't go out to bike. You can't go out to walk. The weather doesn't permit that. It doesn't allow it. So this is a great way to lose weight indoors. You don't need the environment. You can just do it from the comfort of your home. Again, I would have never came up with that idea until I read reviews, until I put myself in the minds of my customers, put myself in their shoes. I should feel like I'm in their skin. Call me Hannibal Lecter with the way I eat people's faces. All right, I bought this about this not knowing how to hula hoop at all. It takes a bit of practice, but it's quite fun. Okay, so fun is something we're noticing. That is a recurring trend. And I'm sure if we read more reviews, people would tell me blah, 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 blah. Yes, fun, 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 fun. I'm just going to read one more review from a different listing so you guys can kind of see. Obviously, it's a very similar product, which is perfect. And you would also want to watch the video reviews too, because in video reviews, people also mention very specific use cases, problems that they were dealing with, why they bought the product. You just want to find out, why did people buy this product? What do they like about this product? And then that's what you're going to say in your ads to be as relatable as possible. Started having difficulty with, okay, so difficulty because of her knees. Okay, so people have knee pain. So maybe they can't go to the gym. Maybe they can't use the Stairmaster because it's too much stress on their knees. This is golden information. I would have never came up with this on my own. So I'm going to just copy over these reviews. This isn't a lot. And typically my prompt, I want to have like a good, I'd say 15 to 20 reviews, but we're just going to copy these ones over for now. We're going to hop into ChatGPT, and I have a specific prompt that I will always use. And it is, if you comment, let's say, Pookie, I will give this to you. And this speeds up the whole market research process like dramatically for me. I honestly could not live without it. This has made me at least, I'd say, probably close to $1 million in sales last year. That's when I started using it, around like the last 3 months. So I'm going to copy over this giant prompt. What we're going to do is here in the reviews category, we are going to get rid of all the old reviews, and we are going to input our thing right here. Okay, so let's now copy over the reviews that we just copied. We are going to paste, and then we are going to put in the name of our product, which is the weight loss hula hoop. And we're going to let ChatGPT do its thing. Are you enjoying this video so far? Are you learning anything? I hope so, Pookie. All right, so who's my target audience? Women seeking low-impact exercise, overweight individuals, busy adults, fitness beginners. Awesome. So we talked about how we want to choose 4 frameworks. Now, when I choose those 4 frameworks, a lot of times I need to first understand who is my target audience? Who am I trying to speak to? And what framework will speak to that audience the best? So, since we have 5 different audiences, I usually am going to choose 2 audiences to hyperfixate and really dial in my messaging to. So, I'd say the ones I want to go with, I mean, obviously, I think it's going to be these top 3 ones. So, busy adults, overweight. Okay, let's copy over these top 3. Now, obviously, we are speed running this, but now we have our target audience. Next thing that's important, we need to know what are their core desires. So we have some value props about the product, so we'll move those down. This is really important, juicy information. But I want to go to core desires, and this ChatGPT prompt has all the key things. So if we go here, we have the video concepts that it recommends, customer desired outcomes. This is the big one. This is huge. Because this is what you're going to mention in your hook. This is what you're going to mention in the benefits section to really, I'd say, like, have that leg ahead over everyone else. Because the more relatable, the more specific that messaging is, the more likely someone's going to trust your brand and buy from you instead. All right, so objections. That's also something you need to hit. If people have a main objection that they need to overcome before trusting your brand, then you need to be addressing that in your ad. Obviously, all of this stuff is really important. Well, I'm just going to copy over those main things because I, again, want to do this as quick as possible. So now that we have our target audience, where do we go from here? Well, I'd say, let me just look at my notes. We would want to go into, yes, so benefits, use cases. Now let's choose those frameworks. So in my one-on-one program, we test with both image ads and video ads. In this video, I'm just going to focus on video ads. But yes, we have image ad templates because when I would test a product like this, I would want to see what format resonates with my audience the most. So out of those 4 frameworks, 2 would be images, 2 would be videos. So from the 2 images, I would probably do, yeah, problem solution. I think benefit call would also make a ton of sense. So if we go here, so these are images. So we have plug and plays where basically all someone has to do is click on them. And then from here, inside of Canva, you would just have to make a duplicate, and then we can add the images of our product and then come up with some ideas as to what we would want to do instead. So for us versus them, if we did that instead, we could do our fitness hula hoop versus other common ways of losing weight. It could be versus Ozempic. It could be versus going to the gym and lifting weights, or a Stairmaster. So we would just want to put an image of a Stairmaster, image of our product, and then we put in the benefits that make our product the better option. And really, the main ways people buy a product is they want it to be either the fastest, easiest, or most affordable solution to their target desire. So those are the 3 main selling points that you focus on more than anything else to get to that target desire. So again, image ads could be a whole nother video. I already have a video on image ads. In fact, I'll link it here on how I make them, but I have all these templates. It makes it so easy, so efficient, speeds up everything for me. But for video ads, let's say for problem solution, let's write 2 scripts in this video for problem solution, and then we'll kind of have an idea as to how to do it. So for problem solution, here's my usual format: hook, problem solution, product demo, benefits, call to action. Now I'm going to do that format. And then I want to try another format, a structure under problem solution, because I actually was studying about 50 to 100 ads today. And I found that a lot of good problem solution ads lately have been doing hook as a problem, but then they go in right into product intro and benefits. So they would say something like, hey, are you struggling to lose weight? Well, this fitness hula hoop allows you to lose weight from the comfort of your own home in 15 minutes or less, something like that. So they went right into it instead of doing, oh, hook, hey, are you struggling to lose weight? And then, okay, problem or relatable scenario. I try to go to the gym, do all this stuff, but I couldn't stay consistent. So in a lot of cases, you do 2 problems to start, but in that structure that I've been seeing lately, it's been 1 problem, then get right into the benefits in your product. So let's do these structures here. I'm just going to copy this over. It's going to look like an absolute mess, so bear with me here. Okay, cool. So realistically, let's do problem solution. So if I was to choose in terms of my angles, as we mentioned, before and after problem solution, 30-day progress journey, if I was to choose one more, let me see what ChatGPT kind of came up with. Day in the life. Yeah, transformational. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all that stuff could work. I would say realistically, I would probably do 2 that are videos. So the before and after would have to be a video. Problem solution would have to be a video. So we probably have to X out 30-day progress journey. And then for the image frameworks, I would do a us versus them. So comparing versus alternatives. And then if we go back to our list, then, and this just makes it so easy. Like, you should study winning ads and come up with something like this where you have all these concepts ready to go. Before and after makes sense. Before and after could definitely be done also as a video and as a image as well, because you don't know which format's going to work the best. So definitely try both. All right. So for our problem solution, what I will do to also mix it up is we'll do problem solution for one target audience and then one other target audience. So let's do problem solution for, so let's go to our target audiences here. It was low impact exercise, overweight. So let's just do overweight women. Overweight women looking for fun, easy way to lose weight. So that's our first target audience. So that'll be for problem solution ad number 1. And then we can do for script number 2, which is also problem solution. We will target overweight women with busy schedules. Let's do that because again, the messaging is going to be completely different. There's busy schedules. Okay. So obviously the first for every single ad is the hook. Hook is the most important part of your ad. This is the 20% of things that result in 80% of results. Now, a good hook is going to create curiosity. It is going to speak directly to your target audience by calling them out with either a problem or a benefit that resonates with them and really cuts through the noise of every other message that they're seeing online. So a lot of times the way to come up with the best hook is you just copy something from a review. That is the secret. Now, I also do have a hooks document. Again, this speeds things up because these are proven templates that I can plug and play the information about my product, what benefits, what problems people have, and then it works. So for instance, a very popular framework is if you want benefit without pain point, then stop scrolling. So for instance, if you want to lose weight without going to the gym, then stop scrolling. So that you learn these templates and these frameworks that you can kind of plug and play the information in your product and then reuse every single time. And that does speed things up. So obviously take a screenshot of all the ones that you just saw. I mean, I'm not giving away this. Sorry, this is for the one-on-one students. You can have the KPI doc. Sorry, the Chatgpt prompt if you comment Pookie down below. And I think that's way more valuable anyways. But, let's do it off the top of our head. So hook. How am I going to call out overweight women specifically looking for a fun way to lose weight? We could say, I've been struggling at the gym. Maybe that's their main problem right now. Why they're looking for this fun, easy way is because the other way is going to the gym, and that's harder. So you could say something like, I've been struggling to stay consistent at the gym for years during my weight loss journey. Okay. And then you could do maybe until I tried this. Or I've been struggling to lose weight at the gym for years until I tried doing this. Or you could do I've been struggling to lose weight for years until I tried this, until I found this all new solution. That could also work. And that's where you would want to split test because you really don't know which hook is going to resonate the most. It could be the gym angle. It could be not mentioning the gym. It could be more broad of just like I've been struggling and that will relate. Obviously, I would even say struggling can be a little generic. Or I've been off and on in the gym. I always make these every year. I make the New Year's resolution to be consistent in the gym. Yet it never happens. Yet life gets in the way. We don't know because I honestly didn't read many reviews. So that's where I'd want to dig a little deeper. But off the top of my head, I've been struggling to stay consistent in the gym for years during my weight loss journey until I tried this or during my weight loss journey. I think that honestly would call out my target audience because yeah, they're probably also feeling very similar. Because it felt like a hassle. Yeah, so we'll just stick with that as a hook for now. So let's do aggravate. So that's the next part. How can we make this even worse? I tried walking and using the bike, or I tried walking and riding my bike at home, but it always caused too much stress on my knees. Too much stress on my knees and felt like a hassle to do. Like I didn't enjoy. I never looked forward to it, and that's why I was off and on. That could be another reason. I tried walking and riding my, or again, that could be for the cold ice. It's just like I tried walking and riding my bike at home, but because I live in Wisconsin, I can't exercise for half the year because it's too cold. So that could be another thing where maybe we're trying to talk to overweight women in colder environments, so they can't even do those exercise methods, and that's why they need this product. This is where again, there's so many hypotheses and ways you can do messaging. I think you can already get a gist. But we're going to try to hyperfixate on overweight women. If I'm talking to an overweight woman that's struggling to stay consistent in the gym, how would I speak to her? Okay. So I've been struggling to stay consistent in the gym for years during my weight loss journey, which was frustrating. Or maybe I've been struggling to stay consistent in the gym for years during my weight loss journey because I wasn't seeing the results I wanted quick enough. Wasn't seeing the results I wanted quick enough. I tried walking, dieting, and riding my bike at home, but it caused too much stress. We'll do instead of, let's try to shorten it up. But it caused too much stress on my knees and felt like a hassle to do. Cool. Now introduce product. Now we've set up the problem, we've related to our audience, and then we can do, thankfully, this weight loss hula loop made exercising fun, or I actually look forward to using it. Or thankfully, this weight loss hula hoop lets me lose weight from home in 15 minutes while watching my favorite TV shows, because that's what we saw in that first review. Ooh, that's good. That's good stuff. We're cooking. Good. I feel like that one meme where the guy's writing with his pen and his fire's coming out. I think it's Pusha T. Somebody. Ethan's cooking. All right, benefits. So now really just need one or two main benefits. It could be, I think that is one of the core desires, actually enjoying working out again. Let's see here. Sustainable, achieve visible results. Okay, so achieve visible results. So let's talk. What's a way to help people visualize? My waist has been shrinking, and I dropped 2 pant sizes after using this hula hoop for only 30 days. That's a really good benefit, because that's exactly the core desire. These are all core desires. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm just reading what the core desires are. I love that I can exercise at home without special equipment and focus on waist slimming. So yeah, we already talked about, waist shrinking, waist slimming. I'm sure there's different ways we can language that. Better overall health. I think that, okay, so why would someone want better overall health? So that I can live longer, I can feel better about myself? I think that could be it. I feel so much happier and healthier in my own skin, and I finally enjoy working out again, because that's, again, the core desire. I won't want working out to feel like such a hassle, such a chore. This is good stuff. This is great stuff. Holy moly. And then finally, call to action. I usually like to do wrist reversal. Um, they have the company selling this, we could do. The company selling this has a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you don't shrink your waist, within that time, you can get a full refund. You can get a full refund. So that's 30-day money back guarantee. So if you don't shrink your waist within, or we can just get rid of within that time, just to shorten it down. The company selling this there. So if you don't shrink your waist, you can get a full refund. But so get yours before they sell it. It's probably 2 sentences, but is what it is. All right, let's read this. Does this appeal to overweight women looking for a fun, easy way to lose weight? I've been struggling to take this to the gym for years during my weight loss journey because I wasn't seeing the results I wanted quick enough. So we handle a few different issues there. I tried walking, dieting, riding my bike at home, but it caused too much stress on my knees and felt like a hassle to do. I mean, we are hitting so many different audiences. I love it. Thankfully, this weight loss helps me lose weight from home in 15 minutes while watching my favorite TV shows. We could obviously be more specific on those TV shows, like saying while watching The Bachelorette, something like that. Thankfully, my waist has been shrinking, and I dropped 2 pant sizes after using this hula hoop. After using this for only 30 days. Let's try to shorten it down. I always try to condense things. This is just a rough draft. Rough draft's always going to be the longest version. You want to cut it down. The company selling this is 30 money, so you're going to shrink your waist, so you can get a full refund. So get yours before they sell it. Okay. You can also argue that we could cut this down. I've been trying to think it for years because I've been seeing the weight loss results I wanted quick enough. I tried walking. We can also get rid of dieting. Like, how can we shorten this down? I tried walking and riding my bike at home, but it caused too much stress on my knees and felt like a hassle to do. Thankfully, this way lets me lose weight from home in 13 minutes. Okay, so I think we're actually really good. Now, we'll just do, realistically, the body, like these benefits, all this stuff, this part is basically going to be the same among these 2 ads. Where we're going to differentiate, though, is that hook and that aggravation part, because that is going to speak completely different to the different audiences. But the actual benefits of the product are going to remain relatively the same. So, getting into it, hook. How can we have a hook that calls out people with busy schedules? Okay. If you are trying to lose weight but don't have time, to go to the gym and don't want to use the pill, I think that's how a lot of people revert to Ozempic, and don't want to use Ozempic, then watch this. Then watch this video. Um, I hated having to use the Stairmaster for an hour every day. For an hour every day. Yeah, it could be something like that. Because I know that's probably a big thing. And again, I don't want to just like come up with this random scenario if I never saw it. Obviously, in the reviews we didn't see this, but I could imagine it. If I did more research, that people would say this. So again, grain of salt here. If you're trying to lose weight but don't have the time to go to the gym and don't want to use Ozempic, then watch this video. I hated having to use the Stairmaster for an hour, or I hated having to die on to essentially die on the Stairmaster for an hour every day to try to lose weight and still barely see any results. Thankfully, this way lets me lose weight for only 15 minutes while watching my favorite TV shows. My waist has been shrinking. Blah, blah. This is honestly all we would really need. Obviously, with more time, if I had more time, I'd tweak this down. I'd try to chop it down, make it even more specific. With more examples, I can make that even more dialed in. But this is how you need to make your ads like a pro to be as specific as possible. Choose the right frameworks, choose the right audience, choose the right core desires. Focus on one problem in each one of your scripts. Every single one of your problem solution ads should feel different. It should speak slightly different on the messaging of those problems. The benefits can be relatively the same because those are always going to be relatively the same. But you can argue, oh, my waist has been shrinking. Like you could change that to, I feel snatched, or I can finally wear my old wedding dress. There's a lot of different ways to say you're losing weight. So this is stuff, as you can see, that you can only test so many ideas at first, but you should be testing a good amount of ideas because you don't know what's going to stick until you test. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below. If you want more examples or other products, or even make this a recurring series, please let me know. I'll see by the engagement if you guys liked it or not, and make sure to watch this video next.